Welcome. This is a practical, ethical playbook for building a resume that showcases your best skills and helps you get past Applicant Tracking Systems tollgate ethically, the software almost every employer now uses before a human ever reads your application. We'll cover how these systems actually work, separate the real data from the myths you've probably heard, and walk through a step-by-step process for building an ATS-friendly resume using Claude, including a demo of building the same in the Claude-free version. Here's what we'll cover in 4 parts. First, the ATS landscape, what these systems are and how they work. Second, fact versus fiction, what the 2026 data really shows about ATS rejection and the real cost of a resume that isn't ATS friendly. Third, the payoff, the measurable benefits of getting this right. And finally, building it ethically, a step-by-step workflow using Claude, without gaming the system, including a free demo. So stay watching till the end. So, what exactly is an ATS? An applicant tracking system is software that companies use to collect, store, sort, and screen every resume submitted for a job opening, before a recruiter ever opens it. In plain terms, it's the digital gatekeeper between your application and a human being. Here's how it works in 3 steps. It reads your file and extracts the text. It sorts that text into fields like your name, contact info, work history, education, and skills, and then it scores how well your content matches the job description. And this isn't a niche tool. Nearly 98% of Fortune 500 companies use an ATS. There are over 300 ATS vendors operating globally, and Workday alone holds roughly 39% of the large employer market. Let's walk through that pipeline in more detail. It's a 5-step process. Submit, parse, structure, match, and rank. You submit your resume through a job board or careers page. The system parses it, extracting raw text and stripping out formatting. That text gets structured into fields: contact information, experience, skills, education. Then the system matches your keywords and qualifications against the job description. And finally, it ranks you, generating a relevance score or a rank list for the recruiter to review. The key takeaway: only after this entire pipeline runs does a recruiter typically see your application. That's why steps 2 through 4 matter far more than any design flourish. 92% of recruiters rank clear, skimmable structure as the #1 thing they look for, ahead of even relevant experience or keyword matching. Many single roles now receive anywhere from 400 to over 2,000 applications, which makes automated ranking all but unavoidable. And formatting has real consequences. One 2025 analysis of rejected resumes found an 18% parsing failure rate for PDFs, compared to just 4% for plain Word documents. Now, let's clear up a persistent myth. You've probably heard that ATS software silently rejects 75% of resumes. That number traces back to an unverified marketing claim from a company that closed over a decade ago. There's no published study behind it, and most recruiters say they don't actually auto-reject applications based on content alone. What actually gates you is different. Knockout questions like work authorization or minimum years of experience, sheer application volume, and poor keyword alignment. In fact, a 2026 pipeline study of 10,000 resume scans found a median score of just 62 out of 100, with roughly half of job description keywords typically missing. And formatting still has a real cost. 2-column and table-based layouts can lose roughly half the content in a skills section during parsing. Contact details in a header or footer go unread by about 1 in 4 systems. And photos, icons, and heavy graphics correlate with a very high rejection rate in ATS scanned templates. So what's the actual payoff of getting this right? On the ATS-friendly side, candidates who tailor their resume to each job are 3 times more likely to land an interview, and proper optimization can boost interview rates by up to 38%. Reliably parsed resumes keep names, dates, and titles intact and searchable, and recruiters can skim them in seconds. On the other side, a generic master resume sent to every job goes unmatched to the role. Tables, columns, and graphics scramble or drop content entirely. Key details buried in headers or footers never get read. The resume might look impressive to a human, but it never reaches one. Let's get specific about the formatting mistakes that quietly sink a resume. Multi-column layouts. Parsers often read across columns instead of down them, jumbling your dates and job titles. Tables and text boxes. Content inside them is frequently skipped entirely. Images, icons, and skill bars, graphics carry no extractable text, so the achievements behind them simply vanish. Unusual section headings. Something like, "What I bring," instead of "skills," can go unrecognized. Hidden or white text keywords. Modern ATS platforms actively detect and can penalize this. And finally, using one generic resume for every application. Missing role-specific keywords is the single most common cause of a low match score. This brings us to the most important principle in this whole guide. Beating a parser and misleading a recruiter are not the same goal. Ethical ATS optimization only ever changes how truthfully you present real experience, never what that experience actually is. 6 principles to hold onto. Stay 100% truthful. Every skill, title, and metric must reflect what you actually did. Tailor, don't fabricate, reorder and reword real experience, don't invent qualifications. No hidden keyword stuffing. Skip white text and tiny fonts, many systems flag it. Keep keywords in context, woven into real accomplishments. Write for humans first. If a recruiter can't understand it, a smarter parser won't save the application. And always fact-check the output, review everything Claude drafts against your real history before you submit it. Now let's get hands-on. Step 1 is preparation. Claude works best as a resume co-writer when you feed it real, specific source material, not a blank page request. You'll want 3 things. The full job description you're targeting, a master document of your work history, achievements and metrics, and your current resume, if you have one, as a starting draft. To set up Claude free. Create a free account at Claude AI, no credit card required. The free plan includes web access, file uploads, and artifacts, which is enough for this entire workflow. Start a new chat or a project, and name it after the role you're applying to so your drafts stay organized. Then upload your job description and master document directly into the chat. Step 2. Extract the keywords that actually matter. Ask Claude to separate must-have requirements from nice-to-haves before you write a single bullet point. Here's a sample prompt you can adapt. Paste in the job description and ask Claude to list the must-have hard skills and tools, the preferred qualifications, the recurring action verbs, and any required certifications or years of experience. Group so you can see what's mandatory versus optional. This step matters because missing keywords is the #1 driver of low match scores. It also keeps you honest. You're only tailoring language you already have proof for, instead of guessing what the parser is scanning for. Step 3. Draft the actual content. Feed Claude your real achievements and the keyword list together, and ask it to write, not invent. A good prompt looks like this. Using only the achievements in your master document and the keywords you extracted, ask Claude to write a 3-line professional summary and 4 to 6 bullet points per role, using the XYZ formula. Accomplished X, measured by Y, by doing Z, while keeping every fact grounded in what you gave it, and flagging anything where it had to guess a number. For example, led a cross-functional team to launch a product 2 months early using agile sprints, generating $2 million in first-quarter revenue. Notice the specific verb, the real tool, and the quantified result, exactly what both a parser and a recruiter are scanning for. Step 4. Format the draft so both machines and humans can read it cleanly. Ask Claude to lay it out in a single column, standard structure, then export it as a Word document. 4 things to check. Single column, no tables, contact info, summary, skills, experience, and education, top to bottom. Standard section headings, experience, skills, education, not creative alternatives. Safe, common fonts, Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman at 10 to 12 points. And save it as a .docx file. Plain text parses more reliably than PDF. Step 5, and this one's on you. Verify, iterate, and submit. Claude drafts fast, but you're the one accountable for every claim on the final page. Run through this checklist. Fact-check every bullet and number against your master document. Ask Claude to proofread for grammar, tense consistency, and repeated words. Copy the text into a plain notepad. If it still reads clearly, your structure is sound. Confirm your section headings, fonts, and single-column layout survived formatting. Rerun Step 2 for every new job description, tailor per application, not just once. And have a trusted person do a final human read before you submit. Now let's look at a practical free demo. Just what you have been waiting for. In this example, We look at how against a single JD, a recruiter or applicant can stack rank each of the multiple resumes that are there. It also helps understand how once the best fit resume is highlighted and scored and all are stack ranked, how using Claude one can look at updating one's resume to best fit the actual job description, basis real experiences. This can be a handy tool for recruiters who get flooded with many resumes and are still not using an ATS, advanced recruitment software, but wants to leverage the benefits of artificial intelligence to quickly aid their decision making. Please find a list of references. Links would be shared in the video comments section. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it insightful and helpful. Please feel free to share the same onwards within your teams and fraternity friends and colleagues to help them also use these simple secrets of enhancing their job application process. For similar quick tips, please do like, share, subscribe to this channel for more. Feel free to write to us on hello@talentsparks.com for consulting queries and how to implement AI in your teams and organization. See you in the next one.